Hello, my name is Michael McLin with Maxim Consulting Group in Denver, Colorado. And this video is being recorded in support of our submission for an electric study entitled Traffic Gridlock, Rethinking the Movement of Manpower and Materials. As we look around the country and look at all the major cities throughout the United States and even some of the middle market cities, we find that increasingly moving manpower and materials within the city or even in and out of the city is increasingly difficult, complex, expensive, time-consuming, and frankly, a drain on resources. And so the objective of this study is to help contractors understand the different strategies that are out there to combat increased traffic levels that are slowing down our ability to get manpower and material to job sites, aka impacts on productivity, and obviously therefore impacts on our profitability. And so this problem seems to be getting worse and worse. Clients that we have across the major metropolitan areas throughout the United States, on the eastern seaboard from Boston down through New York, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., onto the West Coast and looking at Seattle, Portland, the Bay Area, San Francisco, going down into L.A. and certainly Southern California. Really the freeways look like a parking lot. And so the same is true with some of the major Midwestern cities, Chicago being one of them, and Denver certainly getting worse and worse by the day. So the real issue here is trying to understand what are our options to combat this traffic congestion, and what are some of our alternatives that might help us overcome these challenges. And so our process or desired process and method of research here is to again utilize an electric task force to help kind of guide the discussion and frame the challenge, the opportunity, and then we want to go to a select group of logistics and supply chain companies to understand what are they doing, best practices that are being leveraged outside our industry throughout the distribution networks that exist in any city USA, and as well as nationally in some of the national carriers and providers. And so we want to basically look at those folks and understand some of the things that they're doing, and then identify some experts within the construction space around supply chain and logistics and help us understand what they're seeing other companies do that are helping them to combat these traffic challenges. And so ultimately we want to synthesize our findings, come up with a series of options and recommendations that contractors can pick and choose from, deploy as they make sense for their specific organization, for specific business units within their organization, or even on a large project basis where it might make sense to modify the way they're transporting manpower and materials. So that's the impetus of the study, and we would welcome the opportunity to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.